Greetings. Good morning, angels. Welcome back. We don't really need much ID on this video. I am up in the wee hours of the morning because Spirit has guided me to do so. Y'all, this is it. We are in the home stretch. I've said many times before, be careful of who you correspond with, who you deal with. That includes myself. None of us are going to move to any phase without being tested to find out what road is best for you. This war that we're fighting right now, we are fighting World War III. We are in a war, World War III, and World War III is not like your traditional wars with the military. It is the ultimate good versus bad. It is a hidden war, and I say hidden war because many of us don't know that we're fighting. This is a war that the dark, deep state have caused, which they have caused all wars, because they serve an evil God, a nefarious being that has created many different groups that has been in charge of humanity in this matrix for eons. We're fighting them. And they're so dirty and conniving in the way they fight. They have no rules. There are some rules that they are supposed to respect, but they haven't. And this is why we are receiving help to eliminate them. I hear people say, don't try to save somebody. Don't try to help this person. Just be who you are. That's one of the most hypocritical statements of the year. How can you not speak up? We have to help Mother Earth, Gaia Earth, to move. Well, actually, Gaia Earth really doesn't need any, and I'm talking about the energy Gaia Earth, not a person. I'm talking about the energy. Gaia Earth, the energy of Mother Earth herself, is an live being. Energy. This energy can create anything. She really does not need our help to move to the next dimension, but you can make the transition a lot easier if we get rid of these parasites. Now, many of us who do videos who have not sold out, who wishes not to sell out, wishes to stay on the side of good and helping humanity. There have been death screens projected at us. I have been a target for a really long time, spiritually, since I was a little girl. And I'm breaking those ties right now. They've already been broken. These death screens that you put up to try to deter me, to try to scare me, to try to break me down. They have not worked. You know, you do not have my permission to enter into my field, into my energy, to tap into my source, and then keep quiet about it and get angry when I use my own source. This will be the last time that I address you evil, nefarious energies and beings. Let me tell you all something. Now, I'm going to go back and forth in this video talking to the would-be captors of my soul, because they cannot have it. My soul is not for sale. You came to me so many times to try to get me to sign contracts, and I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to go back and forth speaking to them and to my angels. Whether you do videos or not, we're at the last days. We're in the last final moments, and that is for real. So whether you do videos or not, they are sending out their goons to attack us all. They know that it's over for them, but the more souls they capture at the last minute, they feel the better for them. It all stems from jealousy as well. Jealousy and misogyny and the hatred for nature, because nature is mostly feminine. And this is why misogyny has been developed for many other reasons too. But they hate nature. There's going to be a new world order, all right, but not the one that everybody was thinking. Mother is coming back. Okay? And those who have the right to rule this timeline will be ruling this timeline. I'm jumping all around. You guys know how I am. When I get channeled energies, channeled information, I just have to flow with it. Now, speaking back about the death screens, there are so many of us that are receiving these. Let me get into this real quick. There have been enemies that come at me, and they will come at you too in this way, but they will look just like you, talk just like you, wear their hair just like you, come in the form of a friend. See, because these enemies are not stupid. They want us dead if they cannot have your soul. This video, all of my videos are important, but this video right here is probably my most important video that I have ever made in the 10 years of my career on YouTube. They want us gone. And they are currently attacking my sister and I. But we've already won the fight. We're not afraid. So, one of my so-called subscribers, you notice that I changed up from doing videos so much. I do newsletters. And many of you say, I want to be on your newsletter, I want to be on your newsletter. And then I put you on the newsletter and I send out things, but everybody don't respond. I like to see some different people respond all the time, or sometimes, but then I understand. Here's my... Oh. You leaving? Oh, you gotta check that. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I locked it. I see the whole household is is awake. It's early, and we get up early. And sometimes spirit wakes me up early. I don't remember where I was. Um, oh, I broke that train of thought because there's so much going on. We are moving into the fifth dimension. We are at the very toe opening of the fifth dimension right now, and you lose your thought very easily. But this person, this so-called subscriber, is after my sister. Y'all know deceit, and we can tell that this was not a normal individual. So we cut our ties with this person. We could tell that they were a demon. We were corresponding with the demon. So when somebody come to you and say, please help me, there's somebody's after me, I signed a contract and I want to get out of it, I agree that you should not help. This is not the time to help anymore. We've been helping people with things like that in the past years. Right now, it's too tricky. Even the best of exorcists shouldn't try to help anybody. If somebody has, I'm going to tell you this. This is Miss Quiet Queen speaking on behalf of myself and my sister Deceit. If you have not learned your lesson on how to get rid of nefarious energies in and from around you, you need to figure it out. I'm not going to be doing any help for anybody. There's another person that wanted me to help somebody that they knew, and it was kind of sneaky. I'm thinking about it. How come you just not telling me about this person, and you and I were supposed to be kind of close? You know, you've been dealing with somebody in a mental institution. You in telepathy. Please don't get upset. If you're sincere, I respect that, but understand how I am feeling in the position that I'm at right now. Everybody's coming to me, wanting me. This person is attacking me. That person's attacking me. This demon's attacking me. That demon's attacking me. I cannot help you. I cannot give you any spells to use. I can't give you any incantations. I'm not doing any of that. I don't do any readings anymore. I'm done with all of that. You've already been given instructions from my channel and channels like mine. If you haven't learned yet, you need to learn. I cannot and will not help anybody anymore. I have to make sure I protect myself. And with these death screens that these nefarious beings, I say that word a lot, but that's exactly what they are. They come in the form of cute little black girls just like me, thinking, oh, she's not going to listen to us if in a different construct. So we have to look like her. Hold on a second. So they come pretending, oh, I'm just like your niece, or I'm your friend. Oh, I've been studying you for a long time. I know. You're waiting for this day to try to take me down. To try to get me to ascend and leave my physical body. See, here's the thing. You can ascend to the fifth dimension using your physical body, but you have to have enough water in your system, okay, and enough crystals around you, and be brave, okay? So these energies are gonna help us move into the fifth dimension if you still want to stay in your physical body. But there's one person that was trying to, a subscriber, and I blocked this person, and I still blocked him. There are good things about this person, but there's something sneaky about them too. They are being used. And this person was trying to convince me that I need to ascend. You need to ascend. It's time to ascend. I was told to tell you it's time to ascend, and was telling me what position I should lie down in, and on what days, so that I can leave my body and go to another construct. But they can't tell me everything. Here's my thing. If you have powerful information to give to somebody, you don't say, well, you don't make them think that they know, you know so much about them, but you can't tell them. Don't come to me. If you can't tell me the whole story, I don't need you to come to me. Okay? Because just like spirit, God source, and this person don't like me saying God source, that's suspect. But if they have information, God source can go to you just like they could anybody else. So when somebody tell you they have information about you that will help you, but they don't want to tell you everything, don't trust it. I'm not saying they're not telling the truth. Don't trust it right away. Do not be gullible. I have been gullible and naive enough in my life to give good advice on not being gullible. Okay? So this person basically, and I asked her, I said, are you a death angel? She laughed and said, no, I like to consider myself a light worker. But what people need to understand, those that's coming for me, do y'all really think I'm that weak? Because I'm trusting, but then again, I'm not trusting. That's why I just stopped changing my phone number, because they track me down, they find my numbers, they find everything. That's why I'm in the process of leaving where I'm living. I don't want you all to find me, and I'm speaking to those who I am at war with. Now, so that's that person. Then there's another one that called me one day, y'all. This was, I done a reading for this person. And then periodically we would text each other, how you doing? Hope you're okay. Praying for you. Yeah, you too. Love you. Stay in the light. Blah, blah, blah. Then one day this person calling me like they was on some type of drug. I don't know what it is, but she was speaking so fast. The first thing she kept saying was, I'm Beyonce. I said, what? Oh, you don't know who this is? I said, no. She said, I'm Beyonce. I know you don't think that I am, but I am. And she was just going off. I actually secretly videotaped this conversation, and she was going so fast, she was speaking so fast, and I said, child, you are not Beyonce. Then she said, oh, well, I'm about to send you a picture. I said, okay. When she sent the picture, I said, what is this girl on? Either she high, or she just finally flipped her lid. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. How is it I keep running into these crackpots? No disrespect, but damn, y'all disrespecting me. I really still to this day don't understand why she called me and was in that condition. What was her purpose? And Spirit is telling me something put her up to doing that. Many of you are being offered things to try to take me down. That's my bottom line, and I'm not going for it. So this person, I ignored her, I blocked her, and she got back, because she had my email, and apologized for what was going on. She did text me before I blocked her, and she said her father had passed away, and she hadn't had sleep in 5 days. I don't believe that. There's no way you could stay up for 5 days. I guess you will kind of go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if you ain't got no sleep in 5 days. So, what was the reason that you were up? And I understand you lost your father, and that can cause you to lose sleep. But 5 days, she was on something, or she had tapped into some type of energy that kept her like that. Like I said, these negative energies that we're fighting, they will come looking just like you. If you are a Latina man, your enemies are going to come looking just like you, speaking, being mild mannered like you. If you are, they're not going to come in a way where you will know. Sometimes they will, but they're really trying to be very they're trying to be politically correct, for the lack of a better phrase. For example, I tell my children when I was raising them, and I tell my grandchildren, a kidnapper is not going to be somebody that you recognize. They're going to be nice. They're going to offer you candy. They probably will set somebody up, have another child say, hey, come on, let's go play over here. Don't trust anybody. This is not the day and age anymore. Not right now. We're at the very end of the world as we know it and the beginning of a new one. We are, if you want to put it in moon phase terms, in the third moon phase. And for those of you who know what moon phase you were born in, if you were born in the third moon phase, you can collect a lot of power right now. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you about these death screens they put up against those of us who are consider ourselves light workers, to make you feel sick and lazy, to procrastinate, to doubt yourself. This is not the time to do that. This is not the time to do any of that. What was that? So let's see. And then there's what I told you, the one with that was trying to get me to give deceit to call them, and this person was like, well, I have a lot of these people, these beings, they want me dead, and I signed a contract when I was in my sleep, and I didn't mean to, and they do things to me. Please help, this is an emergency. No, my mother used to tell us all the time, and I'm gonna tell y'all, a lack of planning on your part does not mean an emergency on mine. If you sign something, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. I don't just believe that you just sign it and you not know. And if you didn't, that is your problem to deal with. I am not trying to be insensitive, but this is not the day and age for me to take on new problems. I cannot do that anymore. And you're not going to get my sister involved. So we block that. Little green apples, if God didn't make little green apples in the summertime. However the song go. But that's a hint to who I'm talking to. Leave me alone. Leave my family alone. Leave my friends alone. Okay? We don't have time for this. So you guys, I couldn't sleep because there's a lot going on the astral realm. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of timeline fighting. There's a lot of training. We're all getting our training there. I just think it's really sad how they have to come at us, you know, in this world. Oh, also, if you smoke marijuana, stop smoking it right now. Just, you know, I'm not saying stop for good, but if I can help you in the best way that I can. I'm not going to be doing spells for anybody. I'm not going to be doing readings for anybody. I'm not, you know, so if you have an issue with supernatural, you have to deal with that. Go back to my old videos, go to some videos of some other light workers, and try to help yourself that way. I always tell people, clear your chakras, listen to binaural beats, smile every day, keep your vibration raised. I'm not going to be helping anybody. I need to help myself. Um, because they are coming after all of us. There's something great that's going to happen for those of us who are still here physically. There's a great blessing in store. There's a great blessing in store. Think about everything that you are on the inside, the good things about yourself, and write. Take an ink pen and write down your future as if you are living it. For example, right now, I am so happy I have lost 100 pounds. I am 140 pounds. I have beautiful teeth. I have long hair. I am wise. I am helpful to the energies around me that are good. I am in communication with the blades of grass, the trees, the flowers, the birds. I am successful. I am wealthy financially and emotionally. I am strong. Write these things down. Don't put it on your internet, because the death streams, they try to counteract everything that you do. And one of the biggest things that they're trying to do right now is they know that there's about to be a physical exodus in the world. Even more so, there already has been, with people so-called dying of this panorama. Can't even say the right word, and my videos ain't even monetized. Well, it was. I had $6. They took it back. I don't know who got it, but anyway. They know there's going to be a big influx of souls leaving. People leaving their bodies behind. Some of their bodies are still being operated by AI or so-called walk-on spirits. I don't know how true that is, but there's a lot of people about to leave, ascend, right? So just at the moment of you passing away and crossing over, these beings want to come and they want to take your body. They want to take your soul. They want to say, hey, they'll come to you like as your father or your mother or a best friend or a pet or something. Like, hey, I'm coming to escort you over where you got to go. I don't need y'all to escort me no damn where. Let me just make that clear. Okay? If it is not my highest self, me on other realms, the true me coming to get me, or my creator, don't come and get me, because I don't trust anybody. I know my father loves me. I know my mother loves me. I know my brother loves me and my grandparents. But I cannot trust that these nefarious beings who want to take my soul and hold it captive and put it in another construct, astral butterfly, I don't trust that. Y'all got the right one, or should I say the wrong one, on the right day. Or the right one on the wrong day. Either way you want to put it. I am not her. I have been shackled. My soul has been shackled for thousands of years, and I know this. It is time for me to be free. I am free. I don't want anybody coming to pick me up. I'm going to take you here. Unless it's really them. Because y'all not going to fool me. I'm not going with you. I'm going to tell you right now, while I'm in my right mind and in my body, and I'm coherent and I know what I'm saying. This is me breaking all ties, spiritually and physically and emotionally, on this realm, the fourth realm, the fifth realm, the sixth realm, the seventh realm, the eighth realm, the ninth realm, the 10th realm, the 11th realm, the 12th realm, and beyond. Y'all cannot have this soul currently calling herself Quiet Queen. No, I am not interested in going with you. And those who are listening to this video, make a video like it. You don't have to post it. It just has to be out there. It has to be proven. It has to be something tangible. Break ties with people that mean you no good. Break these ties and have proof that you broke these ties. Write your sigils. Yeah? This World War III is no joke. It's the final war. Everybody's waiting on World War III with all these countries having missiles and weapons of mass destruction. The biggest weapon is your mind. It'll all get better. It will. On that note, make sure that you have water, canned goods that with the peel top. If you don't have the kind with the peel top, make sure you have a handheld can opener, and be all right with eating right out the can. But get some water. And if you can't afford to buy water right now, get jelly jars, milk containers, spaghetti containers, anything that you have that have a lid on it. Wash it out really, really well and store tap water in it. It's better than no water, because you can always boil it, and you're still going to need water to wash up in. Collect rainwater if you can, and cleanse that too. Because some of these elites, they know how to make it rain as well. It's something, y'all. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Some of us are going to be everybody's going to have a tinge of magic, those that make it through. And I say magic for the lack of a better word, because this patriotic society, worlds, governments have told the common folk that, or made the common folk believe that magic is dangerous and evil, so that they can continue to practice it and do what they want, and you don't have that information or that power, because they want to keep you a slave. And I don't care what race you are, you're still a slave. Some of us worse than others because of who we truly are. But that's changing. All right, well, maybe I will see you for the global prayer on the 21st live here on this channel. Maybe not. But I just wanted to let you all know that Spirit has asked me to inform you all to fight this fight. You are in World War III. World War III. You are in it. You are of it. You have a soul contract. Figure out what that is. If you're on the light side, then you're on the light side. If not, you ain't welcome on my channel anymore. So I agree with one spiritual person in the conscious community who said, don't help or don't help. You know, well, this person said, don't wake people up. It's hard not to, but I agree with not helping anymore. No more help. Go back and watch the old videos, as I said. But don't be sending me any email asking for help, because it's not going to help. If God didn't make little green apples. Oh, no. So I just wanted to make that clear. Now I feel like I'm rambling because it's not late. It's early. And I think I've been up since 3:30 or 4 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and go. And check you out at another time. Stay tuned and stay in the lights.